Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns was part of several heartbreaking turns in WWE. Recently, WCW veteran Buff Bagwell said he wanted The Rock to turn on Reigns during Raw's Netflix debut to set up a match heading into WrestleMania in Las Vegas. A few years ago, Sami Zayn was the first star from the Bloodline to turn on Roman Reigns. Later, Jimmy and Jey Uso turned on the OTC, which marked the end of the faction's original version. Although Big Jim did return to the fold, in the end, Solo Sikoa turned on his older brother and effectively Reigns when he took over the group after WrestleMania XL and transitioned it into a new look and even more ruthless version of its old self. Speaking on his YouTube channel, WCW veteran Buff Bagwell reacted to The Rock's return to WWE Raw and the show's Netflix debut. While talking about the veteran and Reigns, Bagwell said he really wanted the final boss to turn on the original tribal chief, but believes the People's Champion is not out of the storyline as he can return and turn anytime. Roman Reigns vs. The Rock is arguably WWE's biggest match waiting to happen. Upon losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the seeds were planted for a match between the two Samoan stalwarts. Speaking in the same video, ex-WWE star Buff Bagwell wants to see a match between the High Chief and the original Tribal Chief at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, also noting that they both had good chemistry together. As the road to WrestleMania 41 intensifies, the drama surrounding the Bloodline faction has reached a boiling point. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, has dominated WWE for years, leading the Bloodline to unprecedented heights. However, not everyone agrees with the current direction of this storyline. A former WWE star recently stirred the pot by suggesting that a real-life Bloodline member should have turned on Reigns to set the stage for an epic clash at WrestleMania 41. This revelation has sparked debates among fans and insiders alike, as they speculate on what could have been a game-changing twist. The Bloodline, consisting of Roman Reigns, the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa, has been the most dominant faction in WWE over the past few years. With Reigns at the helm, the group has steamrolled through the competition, cementing their legacy as one of the greatest factions in wrestling history. Their storyline, deeply rooted in family loyalty and tribal dominance, has captivated audiences and revitalized WWE's main event scene. Roman Reigns' transformation into the Tribal Chief was a masterstroke, reinventing his character and elevating his status to that of a near-untouchable figure. His reign as Universal Champion has been one of the longest and most memorable in recent history, with the Bloodline playing a crucial role in maintaining his grip on the title. Despite the Bloodline's success, some fans and wrestling veterans have expressed a desire for a shake-up within the faction. The idea of a betrayal from within has been a tantalizing prospect, especially as tensions have occasionally bubbled under the surface. The Usos and Solo Sikoa have shown moments of dissent, leading to speculation about a potential split. Former WWE star Carlito, known for his controversial opinions and memorable run in the mid-2000s, recently weighed in on the situation. In a podcast interview, Carlito suggested that the perfect time for a turn against Reigns would have been in the lead-up to WrestleMania 41. He argued that a betrayal by one of the Usos or Solo Sikoa could have set the stage for a dramatic and emotionally charged main event. Imagine if Jey Uso, after everything they've been through, decided that enough was enough, Carlito said. The story writes itself. Family betrayal, a battle for the soul of the Bloodline, and the chance for someone else to step up and challenge Roman for the top spot. It would have been epic. Carlito's suggestion isn't without merit. A turn against Roman Reigns by a Bloodline member could have injected fresh energy into the storyline, which some critics argue has become somewhat predictable. The dynamic of the Bloodline has relied heavily on Reigns' dominance, with his cousins acting as loyal enforcers. A betrayal would have shattered this dynamic, creating a new layer of intrigue and conflict. Emotional depth. A betrayal from within the family would have added emotional weight to the storyline. Wrestling thrives on personal conflict, and few things are more personal than a family feud. The shared history and deep bonds between Reigns and his cousins would have made the betrayal feel significant and impactful. Character development. A turn could have been an opportunity for character development, particularly for Jey Uso or Solo Sikoa. Both have shown flashes of wanting to break free from Reigns' shadow, and a turn would have allowed them to explore new facets of their characters. Jey Uso, in particular, has already proven his ability to carry a compelling storyline, as seen during his feud with Reigns in 2020. Fresh matchups. WrestleMania is all about marquee matchups, and a clash between Roman Reigns and a former Bloodline member would have been a fresh and exciting main event. Fans have seen Reigns face off against many top stars, but a personal grudge match against a family member would have felt different and special. While the idea of a turn against Roman Reigns heading into WrestleMania 41 is compelling, it remains a what-if scenario. WWE has chosen to keep the Bloodline united, at least for now. However, the mere suggestion of a betrayal has sparked intense discussion among fans and analysts, who wonder how such a storyline could have unfolded. The timing of WrestleMania 41 would have made a betrayal all the more poignant. WrestleMania is WWE's biggest stage, where rivalries culminate and legacies are cemented. A family feud playing out at WrestleMania would have been a fitting end to the Bloodline saga, or perhaps the beginning of a new chapter. If WWE were to revisit the idea of a betrayal within the Bloodline, the fallout could have long-term implications for all involved. Roman Reigns, who has been nearly invincible, would be forced to confront his vulnerabilities. A loss at the hands of a family member could lead to a character reinvention or a temporary hiatus, allowing Reigns to return with renewed vigor. For the betrayer, whether it be Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, or Solo Sikoa, the storyline would catapult them into the main event scene. It would be a chance to step out of Reigns' shadow and prove their worth as a top-tier star. The WWE landscape post-Bloodline could be one of new alliances, fresh rivalries, and the rise of a new leader within the Anoa'i family. Fan reactions to the Bloodline storyline have been overwhelmingly positive, but there is always room for evolution. Wrestling fans crave surprises and twists, and a betrayal would have delivered in spades. The speculation alone has reignited interest in the faction's future, with many hoping that WWE will eventually pull the trigger on a split. As WrestleMania 41 approaches, the anticipation for how the Bloodline story will continue to unfold is at an all-time high. Will WWE stick with the tried-and-true formula of the Bloodline's dominance, or will they introduce a new element of conflict and betrayal? Only time will tell. Carlito's suggestion of a betrayal within the Bloodline heading into WrestleMania 41 offers a fascinating glimpse into what could have been. While WWE has chosen a different path, the idea of a family member turning on Roman Reigns remains a tantalizing possibility for the future. As the storyline continues to evolve, fans will be watching closely, hoping for the next big twist in this epic saga. Whether it happens at WrestleMania 41 or beyond, the potential for a betrayal within the Bloodline is a storyline with immense potential. It could redefine the careers of those involved and leave a lasting impact on WWE history. For now, the speculation continues, adding another layer of excitement to the road to WrestleMania.